render the prose of life into hymns and canticles of praise, with music that is set by night to be sung in the day. Here love's longing draws back the veil and illumines the recesses of the heart, creating a happiness that no other happiness can surpass, but that of the soul when she embraces the divine. Marriage is a union of two divinities that a third might be born on earth. It is a union of two souls in a strong love for the abolishment of separateness. It is that higher unity which fuses the separate unities within the two spirits. It is a golden ring in a chain whose beginning is a glance and whose ending is eternity. It is the pure rain that falls from an unblemished sky to fructify and bless the field of divine nature. As the first glance from the eyes of the beloved is like a seed sown in the human heart, and the first kiss of her lips like a flower upon the branch of the tree of life, so the union of two lovers in marriage is like the first fruit of the first flower of heaven.
Mali and James have chosen to incorporate the ancient Celtic tradition of hand fasting in their wedding today, the symbolic binding of hands. In ancient times, this act would have established a man and woman whose usually those who could not afford the golden rings exchanged by the aristocracy as married in their community. It is a hand fasting which lies behind the phrase tying the knot. But it is much more than that. It is the joining of two hands, two hearts, the intertwining of two lives, and the binding of two souls. Mali and James, this cord has been created with love and grace by Claire. And like your love, it cannot be unpicked. The two tassels represent you joined together, yet still individuals with your own unique purpose. It also includes lace from Alison's bridal dress. May this cord symbolically bind you together forever. Will Mali and James's mothers, Claire and Alison, please step forward to participate in this hand fasting? Mali and James, do you promise to maintain the purity and truth of your love and to navigate your partnership with compassion and empathy as long as you both shall live? Alison, will you please step forward and wrap the cord? Do you promise to love and cherish one another, both in sickness and in health, from this day on?
We do.
Do you agree to always be truthful and honest with each other, to be gentle and kind to each other, and to stay loyal from this day on?
We do.
James and Mali, this hand fasting symbolizes so much. It is your life, your love, and the eternal connection between the two of you. And this reading of Blessing of the Hands, the author unknown, says it all. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, in this life and the next. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will love and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort like no other. These are the hands that will hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it most. These are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. James and Mali, will you now tie the knot? And now Alison, James's mum, is going to read Love is an Adventure by Pierre Teilhard de Chardin.
Love is an adventure and a conquest. It survives and develops like the universe itself, only by perpetual discovery. The only right love is that between couples whose passion leads them both, one through the other, to a higher possession of their being. Put your faith in the spirit which dwells between the two of you. You have each offered yourself to the other as a boundless field of understanding, of enrichment, of mutually increased sensibility. You will meet above all by entering into and constantly sharing one another's thoughts, affections, and dreams. There alone, as you know in spirit, which is as it arrived through flesh, you will find no disappointments, no limits. There alone the skies are ever open for your love. There alone lies the great road ahead.
Mali and James, it's now come to that special moment where you make vows and pledges to each other of your love and commitment. Mali, I'm going to ask you to make your vows first.
Thanks. When we first met 4 years ago, I was initially hesitant about our age difference. But we quickly became two peas in a pod, and I cannot think of a better match for me than you. You have become my partner, my best friend, and today I am thrilled that I get to call you my husband. During our time together, you have taught me the meaning of true partnership and of unrelenting love. You have supported my aspirations and encouraged me to flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. You have given of yourself to me in a way that I could never have expected, epitomized by that night when I was on call and at 2 a.m. had to run to the hospital, and you decided to run with me because you didn't want me on the streets of Toronto at 2 a.m. alone. So with that, here are my vows. I promise to remain a big kid with you, facing life with curiosity and striving to find joy and humor, even in the tough times. like a hurricane passing the day before we are to be wed, or the bride getting a flat tire on her way to the ceremony. I pledge to be honest with you, to respect you, and to love you without reservation. I vow to support you in your goals, even if that means you becoming a novelist and making us a single income family for a while. I promise to be on your team, to listen to you and your opinions, and I will work on my need to always be in charge. I vow to strive for gratitude, for patience, for generosity and compassion in all that I do, and to share our love and prosperity to uplift those around us. James, I love you with all of my being, and I'm so thrilled that today I get to be your wife.
Mali, when we first met, it was eye-opening. I'm told that my eyes quite literally popped out of my head. But beyond that, I'd never met a woman like you. You were completely unlike anyone I'd met before. And I would learn in the coming months and years that the reason for that was because you were truly in the category of your own. You are my confidant, my partner in crime, my best friend, my sous chef, and my designated driver. That night, I was enchanted to say the least. You were beautiful, intelligent, elegant. You had a quick smile and an even quicker wit. You were truly someone who I could never forget after that night. I vow to give myself to you completely, to be a faithful husband and your best friend. I promise to protect you and our family. I promise to work on my cooking skills, so I'm as good a chef as you already tell everyone that I am. I promise to support you in your dreams, as you have supported me in mine. I promise to be your navigator in life, especially when only manual cars are available. I vow to not grow complacent in our marriage, to practice loving you every day, and to work to be the man I see reflected in those beautiful mossy green eyes. I vow to let you change and to change with you. I have loved you, I love you, and I will love you always, in this life and in any life that may follow.
So I'm going to ask Isabella and Jacob, if he's here, to come forward with the rings. Isabella, you just take them, that's fine. Well done. You want to stand there and hold them? Rings are made in a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, representing the unending love that you have for each other. The circle symbolises eternity, endlessness, and something that cannot be broken. James, will you take Mali's ring, please, and place it on her finger? And as you do that, just repeat after me. Mali, I give you this ring as a promise that I will love, honour, and cherish you forever.
Mali, I give you this ring as a promise that I will love, cherish, and honour you forever.
Mali, you'll place the ring on James's finger and repeat after me. James, I give you this ring as a promise that I will honour, love, and cherish you forever.
James, I give you this ring as a promise that I will love, honor, and cherish you forever.
Thank you, Isabella. That was lovely. May these rings always remind you of the love and trust that you share this day. So James and Mally have a wedding parchment with their vows on it, which they're now going to sign. And we also now come to the legal part of your marriage day. And the Reverend Curtin will join us to officiate for the signing of the marriage certificate. So will Ella and Jessica please join us now for the signing of the marriage certificate.
Hi, good evening. Now, James, Mali, having heard you made these pledges of your affection and taken the vows of fidelity, I do by the authority conferred upon me as a minister and by the laws of Barbados now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. Again?
So Mally and James, here today before your family and friends, you've joined lives through sacred ceremony, made promises to love, protect and cherish each other, and exchanged rings. May all those words that have been spoken today live forever in your hearts. And may you move forward together, never forgetting the love and joy shared at this moment. Thank you everyone for being here today, being witnesses to the beauty of love that is James and Mally. They will now proceed to the garden for photographs, will family stay behind, and everyone else will move back up to the reception area. And now, please stand, if you can, and welcome the newlyweds